about this before in a video that was, I believe, entitled Schizophrenia Speech, how a lot of people with schizophrenia are perceived to be dangerous, and the people who do have schizophrenia, who do commit dangerous acts, generally get off their medication. Now, a lot of people say people get off their medication because they start feeling good and they feel as though they don't need medication. Now, that's open to speculation, but somehow I sort of feel though it has to do with the fact that it has really bad side effects. I definitely notice it. Like, I definitely, I crave junk food for some reason. Like, you may say I get the munchies with medications. I easily gain weight, like gain maybe 40, 50 pounds after just starting the medication. Another thing that happens is you don't really have any kind of sexual urges or anything of that kind. You feel very tired, and as you know, the medication that sort of sticks to the dopamine receptors. You kind of feel the need to sort of be around, like around a computer screen or watching TV or like just being on your own. Like, you definitely feel very fatigued and sort of depressed a little bit with the medication. But the fact is, I know I function better with it. Like, when I'm feeling like I'm withdrawing from it, I definitely feel a bit of a calm sensation. But I also feel like I would say like I'm very like unable to think, like process my thoughts very clearly. So I find I'm definitely better on medication. Majority of people I think are better on medication. They just don't want to deal with side effects. The other side effect that you get is, yes, you get sort of pseudo Parkinson's syndrome. It's known as tardive dyskinesia, but you sort of feel very stiff. Like, it's like, yeah, it feel like your arms and legs feel a lot heavier. Even your tongue feels heavier. So sometimes when you talk, you're stumbling over your words. I know I kind of stumble on YouTube, every time I talk in front of a camera, but that's just sort of something that happens to me. But yeah, your tongue feels heavier, and it's just, yeah, sometimes it's just you just wish. Well, I wish I could just know what it's like to feel, to be able to function without this. But I know for a fact that it definitely works better for me. Like, one thing that I did try back in October was CBD. So the CBD gummies I was taking via edibles, but unfortunately it did not help me at all. I was initially taking it so I could sleep better, but it didn't work. Like, I'm sure it works for some people, but CBD does not work for me. But I probably mentioned 1,000 times that weed itself, like THC, sort of mimics schizophrenia in a way. Like, some people who are on cannabis for THC for a long time can actually develop schizophrenia or schizotypal disorders, because it starts making the body mimic schizophrenia by producing too much dopamine and substantia nigra. But yeah, I firmly know, like, a lot of people with schizophrenia, because of the way they feel, how terrible they feel, they do turn to drugs, and that's also a lot of the people who do commit dangerous acts are generally people who do turn to drugs. And I choose not to judge them, obviously, because it's easy to turn to drugs. Like, I mean, the amount of like space I need, like, personal space. Like, I mean, I work part time and stuff, but then, like, when I come home, I don't want to be disturbed by people. Like, I just kind of shut the door, and like, I don't want to be disturbed by my roommates. I just want to have my own time, like a lot of my own time, just because it's taxing sometimes, like, especially when you feel so low energy and kind of like upset. You just need that time to yourself. But it's at the end of the day, like, you can't make somebody understand. And I actually, literally, the only reason why I put out these videos is so hopefully somebody does recognize. But anyway, thanks you all for watching. If you want me to cover anything, just say it in the comments below. Thank you.